Currently packing to go to Albania. I'm so excited. Just honestly making sure that I'm not being followed. I left the quiet town by the sea, chasing what I thought would be a fun adventure. After hearing amazing reviews about Albania, I allowed myself to be swept away and lulled into a false sense of security. But it didn't take long before the rose-tinted glasses came off, and I started to see things for what they really were. I wasn't going to film today because I was like, I'm not in the mood. I feel like I'm having one of those days today where a lot is not going in the way that I expected. One of the most beautiful things about traveling is that when you tap into the excitement of your surroundings, the hard days feel lighter. My morning hadn't started well, but I knew that getting out to explore would lift my spirits. So that's exactly what I did. It looks cool, my energy is increasing. As I took that bus ride, I was like, oh my gosh, everything looks so amazing. The architecture in Tirana really stood out to me. I loved how quirky the buildings were. Every corner I turned, I did not know what to expect. I'm just at the restaurant called Bistro. Wait, let me actually get it right before I tell you. It's called Bitter and Bistro Bar and Restaurant. It's got such a cute vibe. It's only me outside at the moment. I'm just gonna have some breakfast slash late. It's a very late breakfast. It's almost 4 o'clock. So I have a very late lunch and read a bit of The Alchemist. Ground my energy more today. Today is gonna be a very slow day in Tirana. The next stop was Tirana Park, which quickly became one of my favourite places. So I'm just leaving Tirana Park now. I'm meeting a lovely girl called Jessica. So I met her on the way to Albania yesterday. So I'm just gonna go for some ice cream or something. I'm out of breath because I'm walking uphill. Good morning everyone. I'm currently at the top of the pyramid of Tirana. There's like quite a few steps to get up to the top. The view is okay, like you can see like a little bit of the city and more of the mountains up here as well. But it is definitely cool to see, and it's very nice being like one of the only ones here. Someone's just joined me, but yeah, I definitely say if you just needed like a little workout in the morning, just to go up the steps and down a few times. But yeah, I made it. Albania is famous for its coffee, so it only felt right to start the day the proper way, with a latte. This powered me through the walking tour, and in less than 3 hours, I learned more about the history and culture of Albania, the impact of communism, the traces of Venetian influence, and the stories behind some of the buildings and statues. I really enjoyed the walking tour. My tour guide was so passionate about his job and had a beautiful way of storytelling. It was after this tour where things began to go downhill. I just kind of stopped to film. I'm just honestly making sure that I'm not being followed. When I was walking, trying to find my way, I had one guy whistle at me and try and get my attention. So I was walking and then had to change direction because I didn't want him to know where I was walking to. And then right after, another guy was like following me. So the reason why I know he was following me is because I changed my direction like 2 or 3 times. And then he kept like coming back to the same place and then staring at me. And I think one thing that like is annoying me a little bit is the fact that like, fair enough if someone wants to talk to you, shoot your shot, like fair enough you come up and say hello. Once someone says that 1, they're not interested, or 2, you can see them clearly walking away, 3, you can see them feeling a little bit uncomfortable, that's your time just to stop whatever it is you're doing. I just don't get it. I don't know if anyone else has had these experiences in Albania, I'm not sure. When these things happen, it does make it a little bit hard to be in your complete openness and be, yeah, I don't know. Just wanted to share that experience with you guys, and just be really honest. It's just the odd few, and it's just been like the 4 or 5. I'm not interested.
Yes, more in it.
I'm not interested, I'm busy. I'm busy. Thank you. No, thank you.
Do you see hashish? Marijuana?
No, I don't. I finally shook off the man who had been following me and tried to carry on my day as best I could. I wandered through the cloud structure, a piece of Japanese artwork where locals sometimes host small music events. From there, I walked along what is known as the prettiest street in Tirana, before heading to Tirana Castle for dinner. Feeling completely overwhelmed, I decided it was time to retreat from the world. Hello guys, so I'm back at the apartment now. I think the last clips you saw was of the Tirana Castle. The Tirana Castle is basically the walls of an old castle, but inside the walls there's just a lot of restaurants and a few like cute touristy shops. It's quite cute, it's like lit up, it looks quite magical. I didn't stay there for very long, I just had dinner and then I walked back. In this moment, my energy feels a little bit deflated, just a little bit. Even though it's only been like 48 hours in Albania, I feel like it's been very overwhelming. I feel like I've just experienced so many different things, especially as it relates to like the men in Albania. I had so many like incidents of like people following me, people not listening when I'm saying no, like just, yeah, so many incidents. I just don't feel the most comfortable and the most safe. It's not that I feel like someone's gonna actively hurt me, I don't think that, I don't feel that. I think it's more just a feeling of like unsettled. When something's happened once, you can be like, oh okay, that's the person. When something's happened twice, you could be like, oh okay, that's the person. But when something happens 3 times, it makes me wonder about the culture and how the Albanian men like see women, and maybe it's just the first blip and maybe it's not the full experience. And so I'm really gonna try my absolute best just to let go of what's happened now. Like, the past is in the past. I don't want to invalidate my feelings or anything like that, but at the same time I know I can't sit in this energy, but I just don't know if there's something that I'm doing that's attracting this energy, or if it's maybe something that I'm meant to be learning on this journey. I did say earlier, I was like, maybe I'm meant to be just tapping into the resilience, which I feel like I'm not doing very well with at the moment. I feel like I've not been, I don't know, maybe I am, maybe I need to give myself more credit. I'm always like picking myself back up, but I think when it's like back to back to back to back, I'm so tired. I'm really tired, and my energy is just like I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna watch a really funny film just to kind of raise my energy, got some snacks, and yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow.